Missing out on summer events like concerts because of the ongoing pandemic has been such a bummer, but it's much worse for people whose livelihoods depend on performing in front of large groups of people. Fox 47's Camaria Bray spoke with two women in the music industry about how they're pushing through. Cam.
Maddie, they say music is medicine, and the artists I talked to say even during the pandemic, the beat goes on.
Some say one band, one sound.
We call ourselves the Uncool Kids from Iowa. I mean, we just love music.
The last live performance for blues band A.V. Grouse was in March before the shutdown. But the pandemic hasn't stopped the music.
We did our album release party online, and everything we have done since then has been online. We do live streams every single week, and we have since March 20th. Our band, during this process, we ended up hitting the Billboard charts at number 10.
The pandemic has hit DJ Lady P a bit harder.
When the pandemic first happened, a lot of us DJs actually were heavily on live, but then it got to be where we're getting banned because you can't play certain music so long on Facebook. Copyright issues and whatnot, we're getting threatened that our Facebooks will be shut down.
She DJs in Rochester in the summer and Atlanta the rest of the year, a profession that's kept her going for the past 15 years.
I have a huge clientele on that, not even just people who hire me, but people that I network with.
Her DJing skill even landed her gigs with well-known artists like the R&B group TLC.
DJing right now has totally been my hit, my moneymaker.
But to her, the pandemic setback is now a setup for a comeback, as she is already heavily booked for 2021.
And just keeping myself with, it's gonna be good, it's all right, you know. I waited till I was like 25 or 6 to even get a really big gig, so I mean, I can wait a couple months for a pandemic to calm down.
A.V. Grouse is also getting back to normal, with its first live show since March scheduled for Saturday in Rochester.
But you also have to keep dreaming the dream if you feel like there's a chance that you can go forward. Because if you let that dream go down with the pandemic, then the pandemic won. I don't want that to happen.
That live performance for A.V. Grouse Saturday is actually part of Rochester Community Celebration, which will be seen live on our sister station KTDC from 7 to 10 at night. And if you would like to book Lady P for an event, check the web version of the story. Live in the studio, Camaria Bray, Fox 47 News.